Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 32.
Listen, we still have a goal of trying to get to 700 subscribers before the show is over. We are behind. But I believe in y'all. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Blair, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
So the Islanders have to save one couple that they think is compatible. So they decide to save Aaron and Kaylor. Saw it coming.
Yeah.
Aaron and Rob go straight for each other and hug it out because they think they are saying goodbye.
Yeah.
But in a turn of events, Cassie is going to decide who she wants to couple up with, either Rob or Harrison.
Yeah. And
she selects Rob.
Oh, man.
Aaron about jumped up out of he did jump out of his seat, actually. But he was beyond happy.
This is not just about, he did. You
Yes.
get what I'm saying? Listen here, I want y'all to know one thing, right? On this Love Island app y'all vote on and things like that, y'all votes don't matter. Rob been on the bottom. Y'all been trying to get Rob out of there every time. And every time that Rob is on the bottom, the producers come up with a whole concoction of how to save him. You get what I'm saying? Now, in the real election, like the presidential election, your vote matters. Make sure y'all go out there and vote. But for Love Island, listen here. They said we are the producers. We gonna produce the storyline. We already got a storyline intact, okay?
Right. So Sierra, Harrison, and Daniela are all done from the island.
Yeah.
They was just trying to cut the fat at this point.
Pretty much.
So Rob pulls Daniela for a chat before she leaves. She is feeling embarrassed, and Rob tells her she was genuine, she was herself, she was vulnerable, and she's a beautiful person, and she will have all the guys in Florida running after her.
Yeah. What did you think about Rob's last chat that he ever gonna have with Daniela in life?
I thought it was nice. I mean, to basically leave on a good note, and the thing is, we're cool. Don't call me, but we cool.
Yeah, so. Exactly. We cool. Don't call me. If they call you for Love Island games, they won't. Act like you don't know me.
Right.
I feel like it was a nice, nice send off and things like that, because she felt like she embarrassed herself and things of that nature. And what's the point of coming on a show like this and not embarrass yourself? Just say you had a great time.
Right.
Miguel
said this is when everybody leaves, and they're talking a little bit about the heart rate challenge. Miguel said his heart rate was racing because he wasn't expecting a new person to come in, but Leah really did make his heart race.
Okay, we hear you, Miguel.
So Rob and Cassie have a one-on-one.
Yeah.
She was nervous going into the heart rate challenge and kind of just being in the villa. Last time she knew everybody. This time everybody's new and coupled up. So it was a different experience for her. Rob tells Cassie that he did break things off with Daniela today. So she feels a little bit better about choosing him. Cassie says, me and Rob, like we had Casa together, and he's like, it is crazy how we're kind of back together like a whole another year later. And she asked, well, why didn't she reach out to me or talk to me after the show? And he's like, well, you were dating Leo. And she was like, well, we kind of stopped talking. And he just said that he was nervous and he just didn't want to reach out at that point.
Listen here, like, how dare you question me? Why didn't I reach out to you? You did not pick me to go back with you from Casa.
Right.
So it's like, it's just this whole thing. I think everybody was happy, especially going back to the last couple scenes when everybody was getting ready, when everybody get ready for bed. Everybody was just happy that Rob is there. Yeah. I think the producers had an idea what this season will be, and then once they actually saw what the season was going to be with this great ensemble, they was like, we gotta fix our mistakes. Yeah. Okay, we gotta get Harrison out of here. We gotta get the fat out of here and things like that. Cassie, you're on the way out of here too. You get what I'm saying? But they're hoping that she takes somebody with her. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Because they've got magic with this cast, and they know it.
This is a magical cast. Even though there's some people that I don't like individually, I think together it works.
It does.
It works.
It does. So Cassie finds Rob attractive. Yeah. But at this point, she wants to get to know him beyond his looks. Okay. Well, Kaylor and Aaron. So Aaron and Kaylor are talking about them being in the bottom. Yeah. Aaron thinks they were in the bottom because of how he treated Kaylor during Casa. And Kaylor, she's not too sure. She's just very stressed about it. They think that Leah loves Rob, and they are super happy that Rob is still here. Aaron said when it came to his reaction, he was just excited in the moment.
Listen, she even clocked it. She was like, you was more excited that Rob was here more than we get to stay and things like that. And going back to her point about how, like, how they're viewed by America, yes, we don't like y'all. You cried us out. You tired us out. And truth be told, I just think when it comes to relatability and when it comes to just likability, Individually, there's more people who we like, like Janae, even Kenny. You know what I'm saying? He has some funny punchlines here and there.
Yeah.
Compared to Kayla and Aaron, it's nothing personal. It's just there's other people there that like we like.
Yeah, and all that crying, man.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Kayla is crying, saying that the public thinks I'm stupid and dumb.
And that's why we want to send you home, because it's not good for your mental. We actually trying to help you.
All right.
You get what I'm saying?
And Serena tries to console her, saying, you know what? They didn't like me for the longest. They probably still don't.
Not so fast. It's not that we don't like you. We just felt like you was doing Cordell wrong, which you admitted you was, right? But that's the only thing we did not like really bang with Serena about.
It wasn't about Serena like not liking Serena. It's just the things that she was doing and how she was playing him.
Serena's funny. She has great personality and things like that when she wants to and things like that. So it was never personal with Serena. With Kayla, with her crying and everything, it's kind of personal. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to hear it no more.
Right. So it's the next day. Kayla doesn't know what she's doing wrong. Maybe America thinks that I let him off too easy.
Yes, we think you're a fool. We do.
Rob ended up making Cassie breakfast. And I'm like, Rob does a good job making all his ladies breakfast, whether he's into them or not. Like, that's one thing Rob gonna do. Aaron and Rob talk. And Aaron tells Rob, I think Leah fancies you a lot. She was crying. She was watching you when everybody was talking. I think that was Leah actually taking the back seat this time.
Listen here.
So she can really say she took the back seat.
Listen here. Leah, during that whole voting thing, Leah didn't say a word.
No.
Not a single word. She ain't said, y'all not going to catch me on camera. Y'all not going to say I took the back seat.
You're not going to be counting my fingers at the bottom of the screen.
Nope. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just going to look over there. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all see the storyline that they built for us. Hopefully y'all see the Leah and Rob reunion, or at least some type of I think Miguel is going to leave. I think he's going to be one of the last people that's going to leave, and that's going to leave Leah basically with Rob. And the question that I ask y'all is the Leah stands and the Rob stands, because sometimes the Rob stands don't like the Leah stands, and Leah stands don't like the Rob stands. Are y'all willing to vote for them together? That's the real question. Yeah. I don't think so. I'm still behind Janae and Kenny. But I think individually they have stands, but we already know the Leah stands is definitely more and more out there than the Rob stands, because Rob ended up on the bottom all the time. Yeah. And things like that. And I don't think the Leah stands want to see Leah with Rob, but it's going to happen. At least that's the storyline that they putting out there for us.
Well, Rob says that he would be sad to see Leah go too, but Cassie is really cool. He's happy to be coupled up with her, and he says if things don't work out with Cassie, he's just going to take a break from dating. I mean, he's been through about 6 girls at this village. Yeah. Or villa. So Janae, Serena, Leah all talk. Yeah. Janae sees Leah's passion for Rob, and she's kind of trying to push her to see if she can get into that situation again. Yeah. And Leah knows how Rob feels at this point about having 2 options. Because she's just like, I've got Miguel, I've got Rob. But at the end of the day, if she was given the choice, she would still pick Miguel over Rob. So that's why I'm like, I don't see the Leah Rob thing happening again.
That's why I think Miguel got to be eliminated. That's the only way I see it happening. That if Cassie's going to steal or somebody's going to steal, I don't think any more bombshells should be coming. No. But what is that all you think about the Leah and Rob storyline?
Yeah, I think that's a done situation. I think they just kind of have respect for each other and keeping it cool.
And truth be told, Miguel's cool. We just don't think Miguel is going to talk to you after the show. I don't think Miguel is going to really talk to Leah outside of like friendship.
Or like, I'm in your city.
Yeah, like so like I think Janae, she is used to this Disney storyline, this princess storyline, and that's why she's kind of looking at the producer side of it. That's why she said episodes ago this would be the comeback of the century and things like that. I see it happening, but so many things will have to fall in place for it to happen in such short amount of time.
Yeah, we literally have days.
Yeah, we literally have Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday's the last day. Yeah, so so much will have to happen. We talking 2-hour episodes for each one. You get what I'm saying? I hope not. You know what I mean?
So Kendall and Cordell are chatting. Yeah. And Nicole told Kendall last night that you're everything to me, and that just had his heart racing, his what do they call it? Fanny fluttering. Yeah, yeah. So he thinks that he is falling in love with Nicole, and Cordell is in the same boat with Serena. Cordell thinks that there could be something going on with Cassie and Rob because as they look over, they see Rob just cheesing. And Rob do be straightforward face a lot talking to these women. So he's having a good conversation.
How do you feel about Nicole telling Kendall, like, you're everything to me? What do that mean coming from a woman?
That means that, like, I'm really into you and possibly almost to the love feelings. But for some reason, I'm just not convinced of Kendall and Nicole. It just doesn't read authentic to me. But if that's what she said, and if she really feels that way, then yeah, it sounds like they're getting close to love.
Now, the reason why I asked that is me and my wife been together for a while, right? Like, physically together. And she never said you're everything to me. And I've known her for years, on years, on years. So for Nicole to say that to Kendall, who she kind of just met, you get what I'm saying?
Maybe that's her way of saying I love you without saying I love you.
But even that is still wild to me.
Okay.
Because I'm like, it's just something about Nicole that I just can't like.
Yeah.
It's not something that I don't like. It's like I'm trying to like her, but it's like my senses, it's like my spidey senses are tingling when it comes to Nicole. That it just comes off as fake.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because she's paired with Kendall and we know he's fake and he don't care that we know that he's fake.
Yeah.
And things like that. But it's just something like you're everything to me just seems so generic. It just seems so like store label, so like, oh, okay, what is everything like you,
like Hallmark?
You have to exactly, you have to be specific with me. You get what I'm saying? What am I? You know what I mean? Not I'm everything. No, what am I?
Okay,
tell me what I am. You know.
So Cassie and Rob are talking.
Yeah.
And they're actually talking about their families and how his parents divorced a couple years back. Her parents divorced when she was 9, but she really admired her mom. She asked how he felt about being at the bottom, and he's like, I'm always at the bottom.
Yeah.
Rob wishes that he could have expressed things sooner to Leah about the Andrea situation, but at the time he said he just couldn't.
Yeah.
But with Daniela, he figured out his feelings a little bit quicker, and he was able to tell her how he felt at the time. Rob says that she seems more down to earth this summer, and Cassie's like, yeah, it seems like you're more open in conversation and more open about talking about your feelings. And I think for that is because they have a level of familiarity. I think with Rob, when it comes to new girls, I think he kind of gets a kick out of being a difficult read.
Okay.
I don't know if he's necessarily trying to, or maybe he's just like, I don't want to like give too much of my energy to this person. Like, let me just kind of feel them out. But with Cassie, of them having conversations before, being around each other, I think he's more comfortable in kind of like the friend space. So they kind of can have a leg up on where they're starting. So
yeah, I think when they was talking about the growth that Rob had, I think what we're seeing here, which I think is the groundwork for the storyline that they're gonna try to sell us on, that when Leah was talking in her group, she says, now I see what Rob was going through. And that's kind of empathy in a way. You kind of like that aha moment, like, oh, it's not as easy as what I was requesting now that I'm in this situation, right? And she's kind of not in that situation because I don't think Rob is expecting anything from Leah, in my opinion. I think a lot of people on the outside forces are trying to push them together. And with him and Cassie, all I see is that he's just happy to have somebody who is familiar with on his last days. I don't think Rob knows. I mean, excuse me. I don't think Rob is in the any arena of winning this competition. He's not even close to being America's favorite, and he knows that. And I like how he didn't. I like how he did not try to put blame on Leah for that. Right. He said, hey, the common denominator is me. You get what I'm saying? Even though it's the Leah situation, he did not put the blame on Leah. That's why I'm thinking like they are kind of like moving things in each other's like path to get back together. I don't know.
Okay. So Aaron surprised Kayla just playing around, trying to scare her.
Yeah.
He asked her how she's doing, and she's stressed. Being in the bottom makes her question a lot of things. And now she's scared about the outside world being a bigger test for them. I mean, they're on different continents. But Aaron tries to console her and just tell her that there's not going to be much to worry about. So.
Why does it matter that you're on the bottom? You found love, right? Like the money shouldn't matter, right? Because y'all boyfriend girlfriend, so it shouldn't matter if America thinks what they think, because when you get into the real world, we ain't gonna see y'all no more. That's why it makes me think like a lot of people are playing the game. I don't know if I trust Aaron. I think Kayla is just falling for the same trick over and over and over again, and Kayla just feels she's an empath. You get what I'm saying? So she just feels everything. You get what I'm saying?
So Cassie and Kayla are talking.
Yeah.
And Cassie tells Kayla that, Aaron probably should have moved slower in Casa if he really did care for you. Kayla doesn't want to recycle the same issues, so she doesn't want to harp on Casa with Aaron.
Yeah.
And honestly, we don't want to hear it either.
We don't.
And Cassie says, just make sure that you're protecting yourself. Well, they get a text, and tonight there will be a game called Mr. and Mrs., which is pretty much like the Newlywed Game. So everyone goes to their couples and tries to quiz each other and learn as much information as they can about each other in preparation for the game.
Okay.
So it's nighttime. Ariana arrives to host the game for us, and there will be a prize as far as video calls from their loved ones if they win.
Okay, help us, Blair.
So Cordell and Serena are up first, and they're choosing. They have questions and reveal Newlywed Game, y'all. Okay.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
So I picked out just some of like the more popular questions or interesting questions, and one of the questions to them was, "What annoys you about your partner?" Serena said his short-term memory, and Cordell got it wrong. He said it's because he snores.
Yeah, Cordell.
And Serena was like, we literally just talked about this.
Yeah, Cordell, you're proving her right. We see your short-term memory.
Yeah, and they both got right that she's petty.
Okay, nice.
Which Islander does your partner think is the most selfish? Serena thought that Kendall was, and Cordell said Janae. Cordell thinks that Miguel is the most selfish, and Serena guessed Leah.
Okay.
So Serena and Cordell won 3 points.
Okay, nice.
Next, we have Kenny and Janae.
Stop it, okay? Do not call them Kenny, okay?
That's what they are.
That is what your favorite is right there.
So, who is the best kisser besides you in the villa? And Janae said Miguel, and Kenny said the wrong thing, so they got it wrong. Kenny said Leah, and she got it wrong, so that was wrong.
Yeah, because to them, his whole point was like, hey, I was basically going off of who won the game. You know what I'm saying? Kendall and things like that. Kayla, like for you. So it's like, yeah.
So the biggest complainer, Janae put down Kayla, and they had it as a match. And Janae was just like, she just cries a lot, but it's okay. And Kenny said Kayla, but Janae chose Serena for what she thought Kenny would say.
Oh, man. The funny thing about that is she's getting all the answers wrong, Janae. And she's like, oh, my goodness, I will never get to meet your mom and things like that. I'm like, yeah, Janae, let's slow down with meeting mama, okay?
So they get 1 point. Next is Cassie and Rob. Which Islander gives your partner the ick? So Cassie said Kendall gives her the ick.
Ooh.
Just too much energy.
Yeah.
Rob thought it was Aaron. Rob said Janae gives him the ick, and Cassie thought it was going to be Leah.
It's not Leah. No, it's never Leah.
Which Islander is here for the wrong reasons?
Ooh.
Cassie said Aaron. Rob thought it would be himself.
Rob, stop.
Rob thinks Kendall is here for the wrong reasons, and Cassie said she thought it would be Aaron.
Here's the thing about it. I think you're on to something about Kendall. And even when Rob wrote his own name, Kayla was like, Rob, you could have done better. And Rob was like, is that the complainer complaining over there?
And Ariana cracking up. And they got no points. Aaron and Kayla are next. They have to say what is one red flag about your partner. And Kayla said it was flirting, which they both got right. Aaron said that Kayla is too much of a people pleaser, which they have matched.
Now, here's the thing about it. You know he's a flirt and he's in a different continent.
Yep.
What do you think is going to happen? Like now, like
red flag.
Do red mean go?
Right.
Okay.
So they got 4 points.
Yeah.
Next was Leah and Miguel. The question was your partner's biggest regret in the villa. And Leah said how she handled herself with the Rob situation. And Miguel said something along those lines. So they did match.
Yeah.
Miguel, he felt he could have chosen his words better at the fire pit at coming back from Casa. And they matched on that.
Nice.
So they got 3 points. Next was Kendall and Nicole. Their questions were about their favorite movies and their partner's best friends, which they both got correct, and they ended up with 4 points.
Yep.
So there was a tie for the winner. It was between Aaron and Kayla and Nicole and Kendall. So they are asked the tiebreaker question, what percentage of marriages are likely to end in divorce in the first 5 years? So Nicole and Kendall guessed 64. I actually guessed 65 for my couch. And then Kayla and Aaron guessed 20.
I was the closest.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Kayla and Aaron was the closest.
But in our house, you were the closest.
I said 22.
You said 22. And so the correct answer was 20%. So Kayla and Aaron win. However, they are given the opportunity to choose 2 additional couples to have video calls with their family. And they select Kendall and Nicole and Serena and Cordell.
Now, start right here, even though it's the end. For one, I did not like how the winner of the competition was literally the 2 couples who we don't care about. Like I do not care about Nicole. I think Kendall's in it for the money. Aaron and Kayla should have went home. You get what I'm saying? And you can see Nicole is competitive. She don't like to lose.
Yeah, she was upset.
She don't like to lose.
Yeah.
Now the question is, will we get a cameo appearance from Mr. Odell Beckham?
I think so.
You think we're going to see the big brother of Odell?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think so. But he was talking about his sisters and his mom a lot.
Yeah.
But I think his brother will still make an appearance.
Yeah. I think only reason why I think that because he every time it's time to vote, he put it on his story on Instagram. Yeah. Right. And I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. It would be interesting. What did you think about this episode, and what do you foresee for the next 3 episodes?
I thought it was really entertaining, actually.
Yeah.
I was happy to find out who went home, and I was just like, yeah, it's probably a good choice of the people who went home.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the newlywed game, it was entertaining enough. And I'm interested to see like the family video calls, and I'm interested to see how the couples like react with their partner's family, and just seeing how they gel with that. And I mean, we're just winding down, so I really am looking forward to see who wins.
Yeah, so, I have no idea who's going to win.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are leaning towards Cordell and Serena. Here's the thing with this. What I thought about the episode, I thought was good. I thought it was entertaining. Drama. Because there's no drama doesn't mean it's not entertaining. I think the fact that there wasn't no drama and it still was entertaining was a good thing.
Yeah. As
we're winding down towards the ending of the season. I don't know what to expect. I think we should expect a Leah and Rob conversation. To a point where it will be a possibility. I don't even know if there's going to be another recoupling till like this point, because it's to the point where this is locked in. This is who y'all voting for. We going strictly off the votes, even though y'all know y'all votes don't matter because Rob, it was already written for Rob to be here the last week.
But I feel like this vote tonight is actually going to count for Friday because I think they got to get some more people out before the finals.
I'm letting you know right now. They have a script.
Okay.
And they are not going away from it. Right. So far, if it was up to them, if it was up to us, it will put like this. If it was up to me, Leah would have been gone. Right. But that's why I'm not a showrunner. That's why I'm not a show producer. Leah gave us a lot of funny moments. You get what I'm saying? If it was up to them, Rob would have been gone. You get what I'm saying? But even though Rob is weird, even though Rob is whatever, he's a special ingredient in the show.
Yes.
And a part of the ensemble that makes the show feel good. I know y'all don't like that, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
This is a magical cast.
So that's why they tell us to vote to make us feel like we're doing something. But they're like, we are the producers. We are the one who wrote the script. We are going to finish our show.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Listen here, I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. Who do y'all think going to win? And we'll be back Thursday.
Yes.
Because I think it's not after sun. It's actually nothing. It's a day off. We'll be back Thursday. If you are into Love Island UK, if you have a VPN, we will be doing Love Island live tomorrow. Tomorrow and things like that. Not YouTube live, Blair. I'm just talking about live from last and because the people in America, they see it on Hulu a week later.
Okay.
Dude, you get what I'm saying?
I was very confused.
You're very confused, but it's okay. It's okay. We see y'all.
Bye.